What is going on, guys? Thank you guys so much for coming back for another episode of our 7-minute news. Thank you guys so much. It means absolutely so many good feelings that you guys have returned. You guys are like, hey, where's the news channel? I want to see it. I want to get more information about it. And I am so sorry that I didn't actually put out a video last week. I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I'm so sorry, guys. But I am so thankful that you guys have decided to come back for another episode. It makes me so happy, guys. So thank you guys so much for just being here, being a part of it. It's awesome. I love doing this, and it makes me so happy that I get to at least present a lot of really good articles to you guys. So I really hope that you guys are staying informed, staying interested in everything that's going on, because there's a lot of things that are going on, guys, positives and negatives that are going on in this world right now. But one of the key things, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are staying well. I hope you guys are being amazing and awesome people. I like to start off some of my videos and stuff just saying thank you guys, but as well too, is I just want to make sure that you guys are okay. Just make sure that you guys are doing well. You know, telling the people that you love, telling the people that you care about that they are doing well as well too. You know, just reach out to them, just say, hey, I'm doing all right, and just check in on them too, guys, because we could use a whole lot of love. We really could. And like I always say, I mean, don't forget to be awesome and don't forget to love, because hell, we could always use it. But the same thing is true for everyone else around us. So please, if you haven't reached out to someone in quite a while, just tell them, hey, I'm doing okay. I love you. I'm all right. I promise. Just mean a lot. You know, it certainly would. As well, too, I actually want to say thank you to one of my constant watchers. He actually sent me my first ever Funko Pop, and I'm so freaking excited. Look at this thing. It is a red stormtrooper, and it is awesome. So thank you so much to you, my friend. You sent me this, and it means the entire freaking world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I freaking love this thing. And I also had another fan. She actually sent me a bunch of awesome, really like old, they're actually 30 years old comic books. Actually the year that I was born. Yeah, I'm 30. All right, I'm 30. It sucks being 30, but I guess 30 is the new 20. So hey, I'm gonna run with it. But I was so happy to go get to actually get those comic books, and you look at the cost of them, they're like $1 back then. I don't even know what comic book go for like now, but I'm a huge comic book fan. I don't even know. I think they're like 10, 20 bucks for like the good thick ones, at least the ones that I have and stuff. But I was so thankful that she got me those. So thank you so much to both of you guys. It really means the entire world to me. So thank you for everything. We want to get to the news. We got some really good articles here today. We got 3 really good articles, plus we got some PlayStation deals that I want to dish out to you guys. So yeah, so as well too, if you guys like the channel, definitely don't forget to hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of those 3 things. To be notified of any new videos that are coming out. So why don't we get to the news? Why don't we get this underway? Let's do this, guys. I know that's what you guys came here to see, so let's do this, guys. We'll see you guys. Let's do this. Let's get 7 minutes up on the clock. Boom. There it is. Let's do this, guys. All right. So first up on the list, as you guys probably know, I mean, I know it pretty well. Tech shortages have kind of been a sweeping thing recently. Getting any sort of a GPU or a video card of any magnitude, be it a 2080 or above, is really, really hard right now. Basically, anybody who has any information as far as stock and things like that, Best Buy, B&H, Newegg, even the brands, as you know, the brands that are actually selling them, they're running out of stock really quickly. And anything that is being brought up to stock, they're being, snagged up real fast by scalpers and being sold at a very, very high rate, which is really crappy. You know, things that are actually going for like $600, $700, which is pretty reasonable for that. They're going for $2,000 roughly on eBay. So screw you guys. Seriously, I want my new GPU, but I can't get it. Now, the same thing is actually happening with possibly Switch very recently. Now, Switch has actually gone, Nintendo's actually gone through issues where the Switch has, it's been short of stock. It certainly has. And as well, too, I mean, you guys see it with PlayStation, you guys see it with Xbox as well, too. But Nintendo is actually releasing information from their president, possibly that the Switch sales are going to be not as strong as they used to be, just because they're nervous that a lot of the stock that they have is going to be short. So I don't know. But according to Nintendo's president, Shuntaro Furukawa, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that incorrectly, the shortages may be on the horizon. Now, according to Furukawa, the company has been able to secure materials for the immediate production of semiconductors needed for Switch production, shortages may change that later in 2021. Now, however, in Japan and other countries, demand has been very strong since the beginning of the year, and there's possibility of shortages at some retailers in the future. Now, what does this pose exactly for the potential alleged leak of the Switch Pro that's supposed to be hitting the shelves for holiday 2021? I don't know. I really don't, and I'm very curious because I actually kind of want to pick up one. I love my Switch. I've kind of gotten past possibly buying a Xbox Series X as well as a PlayStation 5. Just kind of didn't do it for me, to be honest. But I'm actually really interested in the Switch because I love taking my Switch to work and playing during my breaks. So I may end up actually going for it, but if there's potential for short stock for the components that they need, I don't know how that's going to affect, especially if they're supposed to be hitting holidays 2021. Now, will this play a big role? Probably, but we're only going to, we're just going to kind of stay tuned and just kind of figure out from there. But as you guys know, like I said, GPUs, possibly now Xbox or possibly now Nintendo Switches are going to be grabbed by everybody and sold at a ton higher price. So just kind of keep an eye out for that, guys. If you're looking for your Switch, I would buy it now. I certainly would. Just fork over that change. I'd buy it now, possibly. Or if they are doing pre-orders for the possible alleged Switch Pro, get it out now if that's what you guys are looking for. That's kind of all we have on that right now, but definitely stay tuned. If we get more information, I'll be sure to let you guys know as well too. All right, next up on our stories, remakes. Everybody is making a remake, it feels like. Now, the possible reason for a remake, is it increased money? Is it increased revenue, which is the same exact thing? Yeah, more kind of overall attention towards that developer. It could be, it probably is, to be honest. Now, another remake is actually set to hit the shelves very shortly. It's actually The Last of Us. Now, I don't know how you guys exactly feel about this. I mean, I think The Last of Us, it's a fairly recent game, I would say within the past 10 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was put out in 2013, 2014. Just, again, please correct me if I'm incorrect with it. But I'm not an actually huge fan of them doing a remake so soon. Now, if you're doing a remake from a port to a port, like from a GameCube to a Switch or like a Wii to a Switch, I'm totally cool with that. A lot of the updated graphics, a lot of the updated components really help to make games like that shine. Now, according to an IGN report taken from Bloomberg, there was a lot of dissatisfaction, like I had said, among Sony's lesser-known studios. Sources say that a Last of Us remake codenamed T1X was started by Michael Mumbauer, the founder of Visual Arts Service Group. With that being said, I guess that there was a scrapping of Days Gone 2. There was a pitch that was produced back in 2019 that didn't really go so well, so that's why they've actually decided to do the remake of The Last of Us instead. Once the Last of Us 2 was completed, Sony actually moved a number of the Naughty Dog employees to that T1X project, basically making the Naughty Dog or the Last of Us remake specifically a Naughty Dog project. Now, are you guys excited for this? I'm really not a huge fan of this. I don't think it's going to go so well, just in the sense that it's a fairly recent game, but that's just my opinion. What is your guys' opinion in regards to this? Please leave a comment below and let me know what you guys certainly think. All right, guys, we are actually on our last topic before we hit those PlayStation deals that I know you guys are super looking forward to. Now, Wild Rift. Wild Rift, like I had mentioned in one of the most previous videos, is actually a mobile game of League of Legends that was put out by Riot. Now, it was well received, it was well liked by a lot of people, and I actually really like it. I think it's a lot of fun, especially for someone maybe that doesn't have a whole lot of time on their hands. The games are shortened, roughly between 15 to 20 minutes as compared to normal League games, which can take 30 to 40 depending on the meta as well as the champions that are picked. Now, Riot's actually, with one of their other games, Teamfight Tactics, they're actually creating a more condensed version of that as well too, which is really good. Because like I said, some of those that don't really have a whole lot of time on our hands, it actually gives us the opportunity to kind of kill a little bit of time if we're waiting for something, or if we're on a train ride or a bus ride or something like that. Now, with that being said, TFT, like I said, Teamfight Tactics, is actually getting a simpler, faster game mode that is set to last under 20 minutes. With the reveal of TFT's Reckoning set, the developer has introduced Hyper Roll, a vastly streamlined new mode that arrives as part of the new Labs feature for testing new game types. Now, starting at a mere 10 health, Hyper Roll will knock you down 1 HP, later on to 2 to kind of keep that time frame lower, at the end of each loss. Gold interest has been removed, while sweeping changes have been made to drops, leveling, and neutral minion rounds. Now, like I said, this is really good for those of us that don't have a whole lot of time on our hands, and it seems like Riot did a really good job as far as creating Wild Rift, again, for that condensed time. So this may follow suit. This may do a really good job in that sense, because TFT can be a lot of fun, but it does take a lot of time, just like the normal league games. Now, if I'm actually able to play one in under 20 minutes, maybe even like 15 minutes or so, that's fantastic, because that really fills a lot of time that maybe I'm just looking to kill some time for a quick minute or two. Maybe my watch is charging and I'm getting ready to go for a run, but I don't have the time yet, so I'm gonna play a little TFT real quick, let my watch charge, and then go out for a run. So what is your guys' thoughts on this? I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be a knockout hit, just like the rest of Riot's games, which are Valorant, TFT, Legends of Runeterra, and the normal league, as well as Wild Rift. I think they're going to knock it out of the park, and I think they're going to do a fantastic job with it as well too. All right, guys, last but not least, we have hit the PlayStation deals that I know you guys were super excited to hear about. So I'm super excited to tell you guys. So let's get right down to business. I'm not going to go over every single PlayStation deal because there is a ton of them. You guys can check out all of them down below. Let's get started here with a couple ones that I'm super excited for, and I think that you guys should be super excited for too. All right, first up on the list is Marvel's Avenger for PS5. Now that is $24.99, which is actually a 57% decrease from the normal price of $60. Now that's a pretty huge decrease, so you guys should definitely go check that game out. I think they just released the Hawkeye DLC, so definitely go check that game out. Next up too is the PlayStation 4 Persona 5 Strikers. Now that is actually down to $39.99, which again, normal price for $60. Now that is huge. That is huge for all of you Persona fans. I've never played it, but I'm super excited. It may be an opportunity for me to actually get into the Persona series, which I'm really looking forward to. All right, finally, last up on our list that we're just going to quickly cover is the Pulse 3D wireless headset that is currently back in stock. So you guys better pick this up quick, going for $99.99. It's just one penny shy of $100. So as well too, any of those free games that we covered in our previous videos, you guys can check those out down below as well too. There was so many great deals, guys. You guys better pick these up fast because they're not going to be in stock fast. I can tell you guys that. All right, and with that, that wraps up 7-minute news, guys, as well as the amazing PlayStation deals that I hope that you guys have totally checked out. So you guys go better pick up those deals real quick because they, like I said, they're not going to be in stock too quickly. But like I always say, guys, thank you guys so much for being a part of the episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys really liked it. I'm trying to be a little bit more flair, trying to be a little bit more energetic when it comes to trying to go a little bit less off script. So if you guys like that, let me know. If you guys want me to go back to the monotone that I just talk like this, that would be cool too. That's up to you. But thank you guys so much for being a part of the journey so far. It really means the entire world to me. If you guys like the 7-minute news, if you guys do like the previous series that we're working on, because we are still working on our Assassin's Creed Valhalla series, you guys can definitely check that out right up above as well too. Like I said, guys, definitely like, share, subscribe. It would mean the entire world to me if you guys are able. I've been Subs121. Like I always say, don't forget to be awesome. Don't forget to love, because hell, guys, we could always use it. And I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Have a great day.